Hey up, Rayvers. This week, I'm going to be taking you into a dream. We're in a dream. We're in another dream. Probably another dreamer now. Loads of dreaming. Because we're having a look at Inception. Yeah, that famous horn sound effect thing. Loads of films started using it after Inception did, didn't they? Yeah, nowadays everybody's got the horn. Alright, give over. Inception is a film that comes from the brilliant imagination of visionary film director Christopher Nolan. No relation to the Nolans. I don't think he does, anyway. You used to like the Nolans, didn't you, love? Yeah. Hey, do you remember? Do you remember when I used to dance around the bedroom singing, I'm in the nude, I'm in the nude. do you remember? Christopher Nolan. He was the director who brought us the Dark Knight trilogy, what everybody loved.
I'm Batman.
But he also gave us the mind-bending film Memento, which is sort of told in flashback, with scenes sort of interchanging between flashbacks and going backwards. It's all very clever. I probably couldn't explain it though, to be honest with you. Christopher Nolan, he could probably do a better job of explaining it visually.
So, okay, what do you have? You have the beginning of the film here. What's the best way to draw it? The best way to draw it is as a hairpin, like that.
That looks less like a hairpin and more like a todger. Let's leave it. Now, he also did Dunkirk, and that were a little bit confusing at times because he had sort of 3 time strands that were running in parallel with each other at the same time. I got confused with that, watching that, but I loved Dunkirk. I thought it was great. I thought it was gripping. And he did that Interstellar, that space thing, that were a little bit like 2001: A Space Odyssey at times. But I did not have a Scooby what were going on in that. And at the end of that, Matthew McConaughey was sort of waving his arms through the space-time continuum, writing messages for his daughter, who were in a different timeline. Don't ask me, I did not have a Scooby. Which sort of leads me on to Inception, because I found that blooming confusing and all. It stars Leonardo Dicaprio as a professional thief who steals information by infiltrating the dreams of his targets. Now, don't bother asking me, Ray, how do they get into each other's dreams? Don't bother asking that. That ain't explained. You just sort of take it as read that they can do it, and you accept it. You know, if you're going to pick holes in that, the whole bloody film would fall apart. Anyway, in order to nick stuff from somebody in their dream, the dream has to be complex enough so that the target doesn't realise that they're in a dream. So the dreams have to be ultra realistic. But also, in order to maintain the subterfuge of a dream, sometimes they trick the target into thinking they've woken up, when actually they're still dreaming.
I'm still dreaming.
Yeah, that's what I said. One of the things about dreams is that they can be dead weird, but at the same time seem perfectly normal. Now, some folk have suggested that Inception's depiction of dreams is actually pretty realistic, as they mention things like not realising how the dream started.
So how did we end up here?
Well, we just came from the,
Think about it, Ariadne. How did you get here?
We're dreaming?
And also that the passage of time in your dream can make it seem like hours have passed, when actually it's just been a matter of seconds. I don't know if the dreams are realistic in Inception. They're not like my dreams. And I dream quite a bit, because after I've got up in the night for my week, I can sometimes struggle to get off again, and that's when I start to have some real weird dreams. Thankfully, I don't tend to have any anxiety dreams, where I'm stark bollock naked, or I've forgotten to put my trousers on or something like that. No, instead, my dreams tend to involve a surprising amount of celebrities. For example, I had one recently where the late TV presenter Terry Nutkins with a guest murderer in an episode of Columbo? Don't ask me why, I've no idea. It's just my subconscious, isn't it? Anyway, it transpires over the course of the film that Dicaprio is undertaking this last heist because it's been promised that if he does it, he'll have his criminal record erased and he'll be able to go home and finally see his kids after years of living in exile, because he's been wrongly accused of murdering his wife. When he didn't murder his wife, she just went mental. Yeah, she killed herself because her brain had gone to mush and she didn't know what were a dream and what were reality. She's probably been watching Inception. Anyway, we get to see Dicaprio demonstrating his full repertoire of acting emotions. And Dicaprio, for me, I think is the best actor out there at conveying mentally unraveling. I don't think anybody does it better than Dicaprio. He seems to mentally unravel in every single film he does.
You're not gonna with my mind on this one, Doctor.
Blow my head off.
Insane asylum! Shut up! Shut up!
Absolutely superb at mentally unravelling. His agent must have it written into his contract for every film. Make sure you get him mentally unravelling, because I can't think of many better actors at mentally unravelling. Dennis Hopper, he was pretty good, but no, DiCaprio, second to none for me. Anyway, instead of extracting information, DiCaprio and his team have got to plant an idea in the target's noggin, hence the term Inception. And to do this, they have to penetrate his subconscious by delving into not one, not two, and not three, but 4 layers of dream. And if that weren't enough, DiCaprio then travels down into a further dream level, into some weird limbo-like state.
Are you serious?
Limbo?
Unconstructed dream space.
It's all very confusing.
Whose subconscious are we going into exactly?
I'll be buggered if I know my date. But, despite how confusing it was, I found it blooming thrilling. I remember watching it and turning around to my wife Denise and saying, "Love, I have no idea what's going on here, but my word, it's exciting. You've got gravity-defying punch-ups, Tom Hardy blowing things up and coming out with one-liners.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
DiCaprio mentally unravelling.
No! Jesus Christ!
Oh, Michael Caine's in it to know. What's not to love? So, on to Ray's ratings. Well, it's had great reviews, and it were a big summer blockbuster, so I were expecting a lot going into it. I were expecting it to be a 4-star film. And you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it were great. So for me, Inception is a 4-star film. Now, don't get me wrong, it were a bit mind-bending at times. You know, you had to focus and get your head around it, and I couldn't do it most of the time. But I still bloody enjoyed it. And can you smell that? Is that burning? Oh bloody hell! Oh God, we can't stay in here. There's a fire. There's a fire, Terry. We've got to get out. There's a fire.
Just one more thing.
No, we ain't got time for that, Columbo. No, we've got to get out.
Seen any otters?
Just one more thing.
Oh my God, I'm naked. Oh, I'm stark bollock naked.
Seen any otters?
Oh my God.
Just one more thing.
No.
Seen any otters?
No.
Just one more thing.
Seen any otters?
Just one more thing.
Oh, what a horrible dream. Oof, crikey, what a relief. Don't want the neighbours seeing my todgy swinging around, do I? Right, let's turn this camera off. Right, where's the off button? Well, Rayvers, hope that's awakened you from your sleep. Or has it? Who knows? Any road, I will be back at the same time next week, when I will be going undercover on a special mission with the SAS in Who Dares Wins. But in the meantime, if you want to check out what else I've been up to lately, then come and get involved with Race Night on Saturday night. I will pop a link in the description below. But yeah, come and join us for a race night. It's fun for our family. Yeah. And remember, if you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything, and share it with your mates. Share the love. Everybody needs a little ray of sunshine in their lives, don't they? Yes. And I will see you next week. Okeydoo.